Oh, look, Frieza's ship. Outpost Frieza's forces. So, yep, you got one last exploration segment. After this is the final boss.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna...
Oh, yeah, save.
That's
yes,
it.
I know! Let me just save, damn it! I guess that is the one nice thing about Legacy Goku 1. You can save wherever you want. I guess that's how to break the game. I guess they wanted to think it a little better with frickin' Legacy of Goku 2, so they had to give you save points.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Kind of makes me laugh at Mario and Luigi, because like the moment Dream Team introduced the ability to save everywhere, it's like, still got save blocks here. Like, I can save anywhere.
Well, and then Brothership, they got rid of the ability to save whenever you want and still only got to save blocks, but they have an auto-save slot for you too. And it doesn't take over for your main save slot. Yep, by the way you go to Frieza's ship, you're done exploring.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything to do here anyway.
There's not a whole lot of value to really explore anyway, so I'm just gonna move forward.
There are a lot of enemies though. Like, yeah, there's no quest in this part. This is literally just for you to grind before the end game.
Yeah.
Once you go to Frieza's ship, that's it.
So.
Yep. Oh, and now all of a sudden they're here.
Frieza's on his way here. Hey, look, new armor. Not bad. We got re-equipped in the armory. The rest of the rejuvenation chamber. Frieza will be here soon.
Yep.
I do have herbs and healing.
Yes. Well, you're right.
Get in a rejuvenation chamber, Kakarot. Frieza will be here soon. I have sensu beans, you know.
And they let you do that in case you want to train a little more.
But honestly, I'm just gonna say.
Well,
just enough power for one more use. All enough strong to be Frieza actors. Yeah.
at least they warn you. Yep. Why'd you go in there? Well, you can't possibly carry more herbs. He's over the hills northeast. He's awful, Goku. Don't stop another one, stand in his way, Goku.
Goku, good luck. Nice, sweetheart. Nice, your friends wish Piccolo back to life. Their Dragon Balls are back.
Well, that happened. When did he die? Oh yeah, he was dead too.
Yeah. This Pope's collecting them so we can wish everyone in the Frieza go back to Earth. Now because I'm stable, Goku. You must defeat Frieza and escape before it's too late.
What the hell does that mean?
Frieza just killed Vegeta. Gotta stop him.
And they skip all these big character moments.
Yep.
Well, yep, you go northeast, you gotta find Frieza. Hey, you never fought on this form!
So this is the little monkey who seeks to spoil my plans. I'll put you down, I'll find another way to gain immortality through the Dragon Balls. I cannot be defeated.
I feel like I feel like this isn't right. Keep my finger on what, though?
Oh, God. And you get to the end of this and you watch Dragon Ball Z and it's like, that's not how I remembered this!
Yeah.
If this is your first exposure to Dragon Ball Z, I'm so sorry for you guys. I'm so sorry. If this is your actual first exposure to Dragon Ball Z, I feel so bad for you guys.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. Yep, we're on the final boss now! This is it. Once we meet Frieza, it's the end of the game.
Yep.
See? A little over 2 hours. That's all it took. But yep.
Granted, I'll say this, the temple is the worst thing about that game, but...
That teleporter maze is a little ridiculous, to be fair. There's too many teleporter pads, and most of them take you back to the beginning.
Not to mention that there's supposed to be... There's no real good hint about you being able to walk
in fact,
through walls.
The colors mean nothing. The colors mean nothing! I guess we're there to try to help you, distinguish the different paths throughout the place, but... when you don't have an idea where you're going, it doesn't really help that much in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. Like, everything looks the same.
Yeah.
And I have all this cryptic parable nonsense, like it's supposed to mean anything. Instead of being something like, here, if you want to go this, instead of being some clever way to tell you, hey, go this way.
I am the start of the Dragon Balls might have been the best hit you had, but even then it was pretty subtle.
Yeah.
And not like it helped you figure out which teleports you needed to take. Oh wow, I found a list of the 15 worst Game Boy Advance games, and 15 worth a second look. I guess some that are underappreciated as well.
Yeah.
15th worst. Wait, I thought it was a Sega Genesis game! Sonic the Hedgehog.
Surprise, surprise.
Because the port's terrible. Underrated. Oh, you'd agree with that. Golden Sun.
Oh, yep. Yep, absolutely.
That is definitely underappreciated.
A very good entry-level RPG, in my opinion.
We got Mario Luigi back. Did we get Golden Sun back?
Well, that's up to Camelot to decide.
That's true. My parents are focused on doing this Mario sports games right now.
Yeah.
Who knows, maybe something else. You know, this isn't surprising. 14th worst, Mortal Kombat Advance.
Fighting game on a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, I can't imagine that one went well. Underrated, another one you probably agree with. Mega Man Battle Network.
Yep.
They go to
got
the
a Battle
original
Network
here, but I'm
collection.
sure all those games.
But then again, Battle Network's also a very acquired taste as well, because I know a lot of people aren't.
Another one you can debatably agree with. 13th worst, Mega Man and Base.
Game Boy Advance version? Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
The screen crunch hurts this one. Also, the sound quality is worse, the sprite quality is worse. And unfortunately, it's the only official freaking localized release we have.
Yep.
So you're better off playing the freaking translated ROM. You didn't get it.
Yep.
Underrated. Wow, a lot of these are games you played. Interestingly enough. Crash Bandicoot, The Huge Adventure.
I have not played the Huge Adventure. I've only played Entrance. Maybe one day I'll get to the Huge Adventure. But yes,
But you played at least another one of the games.
I played the second one.
Yeah.
And it's basically the same core.
People only pay attention to the console ones. You probably went unnoticed, but they're good.
But they're good. Those first two are good.
12th worst. Well, not surprised. Shrek, Swamp Kart Speedway. Just know the franchise.
Yeah.
Underrated. Another one. Advanced Wars.
Of course.
At least we have a remake
We
on
have
Switch.
a remaster on Switch for the first two.
Which is good.
I have the games. Just haven't played them yet.
So remember, it's done by an indie studio. It may not be the high polish you're expecting from modern gaming. Still good, though. 11th worst. Zoe 101, wherever the hell that is.
Oh,
also,
I
yeah.
about that. Congratulations, Sane. You've actually pushed me to the next form. Prepare for a true battle now. Wait, you have a second form?
Yeah, he changed his forms throughout the fight, that's right.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of why they encourage you to go to the max level, so you can get through this a little faster. Because your power increases every level as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's still a grind either way. I forgot. He goes through every form! He only fights the last form!
Yeah.
So dumb! From what I like, I'd agree with this. Underrated! Wario Land 4.
Yep.
Wario Land games in general are underrated.
Yeah.
They need to bring those back, damn it. Wario Land, the Shake Dimension / Wario Land Shake.
And also,
really
the fact
good.
that the Wario Land games, even in the Wario Land fandom, it's usually 3 that everyone points to.
Yeah, 4 is also pretty good.
4 is also really good.
And it's the escape sequence from that game and Wario Land Shake Dimension that inspired what Pizza Tower is.
Yep.
Where that other recent indie game, Anton Blast, apparently behaves more like typical Wario Land fare.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you guys like Anton Blast or like Wario Land, there you go. Get both. Get both.
Or Pizza Tower.
Yeah, Pizza Tower as well, especially if you're a fan of 4.
That's probably the reason why I gravitated towards that one.
Yep. 10th worst. Star Wars Jedi Power Battles. Oh god, looks like a friggin' isometric Star Wars game. Ugh.
I remember stories about that one.
I think I heard of this one. Underrated. Bow tie, the sun is in your hand.
That sounds familiar.
Its cartridge is created to be light sensitive. The hell?
Is it what I think it is?
The character of the game is a solar gun that can be charged by playing in daylight, where the light of the sun fills it up. What the hell?
Is that made by Capcom?
I can look into that, but wow, that is interesting, but it could be a very annoying gimmick.
Yeah.
Forcing you to play it outside, that's weird. Interesting, but that's one of those very inhibitive gimmicks.
Yep.
9th worst, Oddworld, Munch's Odyssey. Oh, like I guess
Trying to get an Oddworld game to work in,
Yup. Yup. That's just weird. Underrated, I can see. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red and Blue Rescue Team.
I mean,
Some people do like those games.
main games are usually the core for a lot of people, and that's all they really care
Yeah,
about.
the dungeon crawler ones are kind of...
The side stuffs have always been sort of, tossed aside.
Yep. 8th worst. Oh, wow, I'm not surprised that's on there. That's So Raven.
That sounds like licensed garbage.
Yep, exactly. Underrated. I guess it's here in America, I think. Drill Dozer. I've heard good things about that one. Also known by Game Freak. Nice reminder, they're known for more than just Pokemon. They have actually released other good games. Yeah, Drill Dozer's a good one. From what I heard. 7th worst, March of the Penguins. Wow, what a surprise. License Garbage. Oh, that's another Dragon Ball game I heard was good. Underrated. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure.
Huh, I never heard about that one.
I actually heard about that. I think Team 4-Star went over their biggest Dragon Ball video games. I think it was like somewhere in the middle of their list. I think.
Huh.
I try to remember if it came before or in between the Dragon Ball Legacy of Goku games.
That's something.
But it was a different developer. I think I remember hearing it's good though. I think it's more of a platformer though.
That actually sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's a well-constructed action platformer. Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah, I did hear good things about that one. Yep, I had this game. Worst. Here we go, third form!
Wait, that smirk out of your face, monkey. My third form is far more powerful than this one. Behold!
Stop calling me monkey! That's really offensive.
Also, you look really sad.
Oh, it's always been one of the worst. The third form's always been the ugliest. Ugh. The third form's so ugly. Yep. Friggin' sixth worst. Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu.
Yep.
I had that one.
Hammering Muscles went over that in his What Happened video. That's all I need to know.
Yep.
I don't know enough.
Yep, that's a shame. Underrated. I think I heard of this one being good too. Astro Boy, Omega Factor.
Huh. Neat.
A really good action platformer, apparently. Oh! By friggin' Treasure. Go figure. That explains it.
Oh yeah, Treasure went to moved on to Game Boy Advance to make some cult hits that would soon follow suit.
That would be one of them. I think I remember. Yeah, I remember.
I remember
hearing
hearing stories about that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Fifth worst. Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Yeah, Game Boy Advance for the licensed game, man. Go figure. Underrated. Well, probably go for most of the games that this series and that platform in general. Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow.
Yep, Igavanias. There's more than just friggin' Symphony of the Night, people.
Yep. Wasn't one of them popular on the Game Boy Advance?
Forget the name of it off the top of my head. It's in the Advance collection.
It's not Harmony of Despair, is it?
No.
Oh, no, that's the multiplayer one. Never mind. Damn it.
What the hell is the other one called?
It's not like Portrait of Ecclesia or something, or is that the DS one?
Those are DS ones.
Damn
Portrait
it.
of Ruin and Order of Ecclesia.
Damn it! I got both the titles mixed up. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Damn it, wish I really remembered. But
It's
yeah.
in the Advance collection.
Aria of Sorrow, I know, was like the second best one, maybe?
It's definitely, yeah, it's the second best one.
Yep. Fourth worst. Well. Look what's also come to trash another console. E.T., the extraterrestrial.
Surprise,
I didn't
surprise.
realize they had an E.T. game on the Game Boy Advance. It only improves on the Atari one by technicality. It's still bad. Why did they bother trying again? The fuck? Another treasure game underrated. Gunstar Superheroes.
That's the one I'm familiar with.
Game Boy Advance sequel to the Genesis classic.
Gunstar Superheroes was the one I heard about. That's
Yep.
like
There we
another
go.
underappreciated one. Never played it. I don't have any sort of nature of it.
Of course. Third worst. Oh god, just a screenshot looks bad. Spider-Man Battle for New York. Ugh. Looks like a really, really bad beat 'em up. And the design looked terrible. Underrated. Konami Crazy Racers. Yeah, I can believe it. Maybe it was better than freaking Mario Kart Advance.
I mean, playing a racing game on portable, because it can only handle up to 16. Well, then again, it goes as far as Super Mario Kart, and I'm not the biggest fan of Super Mario Kart.
Yeah. Game Boy Advance one's pretty similar in that regard.
Yeah.
It's a little better, but not by much. It's also what started the ranking system involving you getting coins. Ugh.
Well,
And you had to get a lot of coins too. Like you had to get like, what was it? I think you had to get like 50 in a whole tournament to get the best rank.
yeah, I remember. Like,
Oh.
the ranking system in the Mario Kart games were always dumb because it's like, why
Right.
not just make it so that you just finish the race in first place?
I mean, 7, Wii, DS, and the Game Boy Advance were one of the worst. Well, oh by the way, now this place is going to hell.
The transformation just blew everything up.
Yup.
I'm impressed! It looks like you'll be the first to witness my final and most awesome form. Now, I couldn't tell because of the freaking bad graphics or whatever.
Yeah.
You realize that you can't win?
No, listen to him, Goku. You can do it.
Enough of your mouth, little one.
Goku, help me! And he continues to explode.
Run! No!
Time to go blonde! Outrage!
How dare you! You pushed me too far now. I become a Super Saiyan. Your time here is at an end. Super or not super, you are taking your last breaths, monkey. This plan is breaking under the stress of battle. Die!
And your speed increases!
Oh, I actually do kind of notice this one. Ow, my face!
So, now your absolute true final battle! Frieza's final form!
Yep.
So, yep, just beat it like you always have. And just let your speed increase a bit. But yep, everything's still the same as always, though.
Yeah.
Apparently, Konami Crazy Racers features characters from a lot of Konami franchises, including Castlevania, Metal Gear Solid, and Gradius. And a kart racer. Oh, second worst. They put two of the titles together. That might, you might be able to figure that out from this. A crossover.
Yeah.
Crash
would
purple,
do it.
Spyro orange.
That would do it.
Yup.
Crash is a bit better, but not by much.
They're both really bad, especially consider what you're expecting out of that series.
Yeah.
Underrated. I feel like I heard of this one. Ninja 5-0. Starring a ninja cop going through multi-floor levels, players take out bad guys and rescue hostages. What makes the game so good is how great the controls are in combination with the crisp animations. The levels all feature decent obstacles to overcome, forcing players to think before attacking. The graphics are great, the sounds great, and the game itself is great. Huh. Wow, a very smooth frickin' action platformer game. That I never... I at least heard the title. Ninja 5-0, huh?
Huh. Who made it?
I will have to look that up.
No, that's if we went out.
I'll have to look at both those games. Bowtie and this. Oh, ads, get on my face. The very worst game they consider on the Game Boy Advance. Medal of Honor Underground.
Just the name sounds.
It's a first-person shooter on the Game Boy Advance.
Yep, that's all I need to hear.
That's about what you'd expect. They wanted to keep the game as a first-person shooter, that was their biggest mistake. And they tried to make it look 3D, just... Yep. You know, there could be worse, but why is Goku isn't even on this list? Well, again, it's basic.
It worked. Like, the thing is, the game works, it's just...
I guess it's not as bad as any of these, to be fair.
Yeah.
Maybe in base it's only on there because the port, in particular, the screen crunch, just really ruins it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's good on Super Nintendo.
I mean, we're the two people that will stand by that game.
I mean, I did go out of my way to beat the game and get everything on the Game Boy Advance version. Screen crunch makes it really hard to remember some of those frickin' CDs, by the way.
Of course it would.
At least the only good thing I took out of it is that in the profile for frickin' Dr. Light, and that the official translation calls him douchey. I never would have expected that word in there. This was so funny.
Considering how much of a joke you make of Dr. Light being the asshole.
Oh, God. It's like they knew. Well, maybe it's Zero's being worked on at the time. Maybe Inti Creates on the side knew something we didn't. That Capcom had in their notes. Maybe it's something from the notes of Battle Network or something.
I don't know.
Realize, it's like, just remember, guys, Light's the reason for why... Oh, I meant,
well, Battle Network, it doesn't really
sorry,
work.
I meant, shit.
ZX?
No, Legends.
Yeah.
Maybe in the notes of Legends, like, remember, Light's the reason for all this.
Yeah. I'm about to say, like,
That's the one I meant.
Yep.
Damn it. The one they have the most underrated is V-Rally 3. A 3D polygonal racer that apparently actually turned out well on Game Boy Advance. Huh, go figure. Okay, I need to look up Ninja 5-0 and Bowtie. The sun is in your hand. I'll look up Bowtie first. Let's see, this was developed by Konami, actually. Oh, by Hideo Kojima. Back when he wasn't doing only movie-based games. Well, you know, that explains the weird concept. Leave it to Hideo Kojima to come up with a really weird concept like that. Love him or hate him, he was pretty innovative in the gaming industry, for better or worse. Sometimes he had to come up with some of the craziest ideas to get people to think what could work. And this is one of those ideas. Oh, there we go!
Beaten by a monkey. Ow! At least I die knowing that you will go with this planet's destruction. If I die, I can rest knowing that your evil stops here.
Yep, and the planet blows up. Oh, Ninja 5 is also a Konami one, developed by Hudson Soft. Known for Bomberman and Mario Party fan. Also give you a nice animated version of the ending from the end of the Frieza arc. Where basically Goku fails to escape in time.
Still compressed to hell, unfortunately.
Well, of course, yeah. Whatever the game
it was a little
eventually
better
handled.
than the beginning stuff, I guess.
A little bit, yep.
Not by much. No time Frieza was defeated at the hands of Goku, the legendary Super Saiyan. Back on the planet Earth, Goku's friends used the power to newly restore Dragon Balls to wish all of Frieza's victims back to life. The Namekians is now on Earth, and without a world of their own, wonder what the future will hold for their people.
Yep. Basically one of the stills you get from them making their wishes on the Dragon Balls back on Earth.
Yeah, that's Legacy of Goku 1.
Well, yep.
A rough beginning, to say the least.
Yep. Ah, Ninja 5 is also known as Ninja Cop in the PAL region.
But yeah, we've talked about our general thoughts about this game.
It's ass. It's bare bones, but it's not really a good game.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but it's not good. I can definitely say it's bad. It's slow, it's clunky, the mechanics are dumb. At least it's playable, it's functional. So
It's
you got
functional,
that.
but
That's really all you got going for it.
yeah.
It's not really much good, but it's there. It also helps it skips so much of the story beats.
Yeah.
When you play the later Lazy Goku games, it's like, why the hell did they screw up the first one so bad?
It's a miracle that these guys got a chance to work on a second game.
Oh, man. Webfoot Technologies, yep. With publisher Infogrames. Even Infogrames did a lot of, like, licensed stuff with their developers.
Yeah. But, let's put it this way. We can put this game to rest.
Yeah.
Guys,
You're better off watching Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, or Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Pick one of the three, or play friggin' Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
or Budokai 3 if you're into the fighting game stuffs.
Yeah, that's one of the best ones to go. I'm sure a lot of the Budokai or Tenkaichi games in general are probably fine.
Yeah.
But, oh man, this game's like one of the worst ways to go through it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But again, I feel bad for people that this is their first introduction to Dragon Ball Z. If this is their first Dragon Ball Z game and you never played or watched Dragon Ball Z before, oof! Terrible.
Yeah. But, let's put it this way, after this, things will get much better. How do we get back to the home menu?
They only go up, right? There's that little star button in the bottom right of the controller. It's like a menu button for the whole analog pocket thing.
Alright, so... let's put it this way. After this game, things will get better.
Oh, yeah.
So much better.
The
So,
next one will be a lot better. But I
Yes.
guess that's all for another day.
yep, so come back next time for when we get back to this series. I'll get to work on Legacy of Goku 2. Not anytime
Eventually.
soon, but we'll return to this.
Yep.
Because Legacy of Goku 2 is going to be a longer,
Yep.
a bigger dedication, but at
Probably-
least it will be enjoyable.
And I'll probably end up doing grinding off screen for that at times. At least once we get to the end game.
Yeah.
Oh god, the end game. I keep forgetting, isn't one of the bosses blocked off from one of the characters getting level 50, or do you just have to get to a certain
It's
spot?
not 40, it's 40, not 50, so it's not
Okay.
nearly as bad.
40, that's right, that's right.
But they also do a good job of giving you some passive stuff for levels and whatever, so it's
Yeah.
not terrible.
Yeah! Anything's better than what this game did.
Yeah. Well, later, people.